Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. John Oliver. John William Oliver is an English comedian, political commentator, and actor. He is the host of the HBO political talk show Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. He is the recipient of 5 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Writers Guild Awards. Oliver became known in the United States for his work on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. He has co-hosted the satirical comedy podcast The Bugle, and hosted John Oliver's New York stand-up show on Comedy Central. Oliver has worked frequently with Andy Zaltzman, with the collaborative work including satirical podcasts and radio broadcasts, as well as series such as Political Animal and The Department. Early life and education. John William Oliver was born on the 23rd of April 1977 in Erdington, West Midlands, England, to Jim Oliver and his wife Carol. His father worked as both a school headmaster and social worker. His mother was a music teacher. Both of his parents are originally from Liverpool, Merseyside. His uncle was composer Stephen Oliver, and a paternal 2-times great-grandfather was William Boyd Carpenter, Bishop of Ripon and court chaplain to Queen Victoria. Since childhood, he has been a fan of Liverpool FC, noting in interviews that, "My mum's family are from Nottingham and my dad's family are from the Wirral, so supporting Liverpool was very much not a choice." As a child, Oliver was educated in Bedford at the Mark Rutherford School. Following secondary school, he studied at Christ's College, a constituent college of the University of Cambridge. While a student there in the mid to late 1990s, Oliver was a member of the Cambridge Footlights, a comedy troupe run by students of Cambridge University. Oliver's contemporaries in the troupe included David Mitchell and Richard Ayoade. In 1997, he became the troupe's vice president. In 1998, Oliver graduated from Christ's College with a degree in English. Stand-up. Oliver first appeared at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe in 2001 as part of the Comedy Zone, a late-night showcase of newer acts, where he played the character of an oleaginous journalist. He performed his debut solo show in 2002 and returned in 2003. In 2004 and 2005, he collaborated with Andy Zaltzman on a double act and co-hosting Political Animal, with various acts performing political material. After moving to New York City for The Daily Show, Oliver began performing stand-up in small clubs around the city, and later headlined shows in larger venues. Oliver's first stand-up special, titled John Oliver: Terrifying Times, debuted on Comedy Central in 2008, and was later released on DVD. Since 2010, Oliver has hosted 4 seasons of John Oliver's New York stand-up show. According to Edward Helmore in The Guardian, his style leans toward the kind that Americans like best. From the British exaggerated, full of odd accents and mannerisms. In the vein of Monty Python, Oliver has used his British culture as a primary subject of his jokes. Oliver describes his own accent as a mongrel of Brummie, Scouse and Bedford influences. Mock the Week. Prior to joining The Daily Show, Oliver was making appearances on British television as a panelist on the satirical news quiz Mock the Week. He was a frequent guest on the first 2 series in 2005 and 2006, appearing in 7 out of 11 episodes. The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Oliver joined The Daily Show with Jon Stewart as its senior British correspondent in July 2006. He says he was interviewed for the show on the recommendation of comedian Ricky Gervais, who had never met Oliver, but was familiar with his work. It was his first time in the United States. 2 weeks after the interview, he got the job, flying from London to New York on a Sunday and unexpectedly appearing on camera the very next day. Oliver received Emmy Awards for Outstanding Writing in 2009, 2011 and 2012. During the summer of 2013, Oliver guest hosted The Daily Show for 8 weeks while Stewart directed his movie Rosewater. Oliver's performance received positive reviews, with some critics suggesting that he should eventually succeed Stewart as host of The Daily Show, or receive his own show. CBS discussed the possibility of Oliver replacing Craig Ferguson on The Late Late Show. 3 months after his Daily Show hosting, HBO announced it was giving Oliver his own late-night show. Last Week Tonight. Oliver began hosting Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, a late-night talk show that takes a satirical look at news, politics, and current events. On the 27th of April 2014, his initial 2-year contract with HBO was extended through 2017. In February 2015, Oliver says he has full creative freedom, including free rein to criticize corporations, given HBO's ad-free subscription model. His work on the show led to Oliver being named on the list of Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People in 2015. The Bugle. From October 2007 to May 2015, Oliver co-hosted The Beagle, a weekly satirical comedy podcast with Andy Zaltzman. Originally produced by The Times of London, it became an independent project in 2012. Its 200th episode aired on the 13th of July 2012. The show reached a download count of 500,000 times a month. John Oliver's New York stand-up show. From 2010 to 2013, Oliver hosted John Oliver's New York stand-up show, a stand-up series on Comedy Central that featured sets from himself and other stand-up comedians. 4 seasons of the show were produced through 2013, the first 3 lasting 6 episodes, and the final lasting 8. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.